What is up? Good evening. As you can see, it's dark outside, and today I wasn't planning on vlogging, but I'm still going. And after we get this car that's getting dropped off for our project, we're gonna be heading out to Stockton to go see my boy Lamar so we can get some stuff powder coated for this engine. But before I tell you everything that's going on, let's get up out of here. All right, so we got first project coming up, 350Z. This man's had some luck today. This engine actually blew on the way here, so we weren't expecting it to be coming on a tow truck, but nonetheless, y'all know how steep this driveway is, so this man's actually gonna make it where it just pops off right into here. And then after that, then we're gonna get out of here and we're gonna head out to Stockton so we can get these parts for the new motor. So we're gonna unload this and then I will let you guys know when we're on the road. All right, so we're on the way. I'm not gonna do much vlogging on the way, only because you know how it is. GoPros, they don't really do so well at night. I mean, I guess the newer GoPros have gotten a little bit better, but they don't do so well at night. And most of the road that I'm gonna be taking is just like this, dark, nothing to look at. So yeah, we're on our way, be there in about 45 minutes. I let Lamar know that we are gonna be there right about 10. And so yeah, here we go. All right, so we're just pulling into the shop. It is 10:25. Here we go. We're gonna unload. See how long this takes. Look at the man in there working. All right, some time has passed. Y'all can see it's 11:46. Me and Lamar just been catching up. It's been loud in here, so it's been kind of difficult to be able to vlog. But we got supercharger parts and the intake manifold. You can see him working on the cover over here. Give you guys a little bit of a look. Stoked. I can't wait to show you guys the vision of everything going together. All right, so we are leaving now. It's late, like late, 1:50 late. And so I was gonna show y'all what it looks like, but I'm gonna wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow we're gonna do like the assembly stuff, lay out some other stuff, and finish this video. Plus I'm really tired and I got like an hour and a half drive home. So yeah, I guess you'll see in just a few minutes. All right, good morning. It is the next day. As you guys know, my normal routine, going out to grab a coffee, and then we're gonna come back. I'm gonna show you guys what these pipes look like. And also today, I think we're gonna be working on the white car as well. I talked to my homie Victor, and I think he's gonna help me change those frame rails today. So if everything goes well, we'll have those done, and we'll actually have a solid base for us to start putting the motor together and be able to put it in without any other modification needed. So we're gonna go get this coffee, and yeah, then we're gonna head back and start the day.
Hello, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. What can I get started for you?
Can I get a grande salted caramel cold brew?
Sure. Anything else?
No, that's it.
See you up here.
Thank you. All right, and headed home. Okay, so a little bit of time has gone by. I had a couple things I had to take care of before we got the stuff unloaded and before we got started on Project Z. I got my homie Victor coming over today. Enough time has gone by that I'm tired of waiting, and I want to be able to get this in here. So as you guys know, with the Z, the rails on here are like super whooped. See, they're all bent over. So thanks to Sac City Auto and my homie Mr. Sheldy, we got the parts that we're gonna be able to do to repair this. So Victor's on his way right now. We're gonna kind of like get this set up and get it ready to like cut and weld the new stuff on. So I also have to show you guys what I got powder coated last night. So I know I keep like giving you like blue balls, but let me get it out and I'll show you, I promise. Okay, here you go. I had to set it up all for presentation because presentation is everything. Here you go. Y'all weren't expecting the white pearl, were you? So I got everything done. Huge shout out, big thanks to Lamar for taking me in last second, fitting me in. You guys saw we were there really late last night, but he got them all done for me. And then I got the cover powder coated like jet black, super high gloss. It's gonna look really good on this motor. Plus, I like painted the motor mounts. This engine, when it's put together, is just gonna look super classy. I'm gonna do probably the black couplings on here, and then I can't wait till it pops with the color that I'm doing the car. And I'm not telling you guys the color of the car just yet, but probably next video after, I will for sure, I promise. But yeah, it's gonna look really classy with all the white stuff in there. I'm gonna do the carbon fiber accents. I know you guys remember my last supercharged setup in here was all murdered out black. I wanted to do something different. And the car color is actually gonna be something really different too. So pretty excited about it. But yeah, so this is black. The supercharger plate is black. The supercharger itself is silver. I think with this, all the accents and everything will really pop nicely. So those are done. Now it's time to get started on the car when Victor gets here. I don't want to waste any time. Let's get this done. Okay, and before we get started, to give you guys a little layout of what's going on, I will be taking this hood off also. You can see kind of where the crumple mark, or not the mark, but where it crumpled right before the subframe. So the new one actually cuts it back probably half seam right along here. So I gotta mark that out, but I'm probably gonna do a time lapse so you guys can see this whole thing. So I hope you guys enjoy the time lapse. But what we're gonna be doing is probably removing the subframe down, and then we'll probably cut and then use the new bolt, because on the new part that's actually getting welding in with the rail, it actually has this one bolt right here for the subframe. So we'll actually use the subframe to hold it in its spot and weld it up. We are gonna make it a little bit stronger. We'll probably plate it, and then I'm gonna be doing the same on this side as well. This one isn't like crumpled and near as bad, but you can see it doesn't have a rail, and I do need to have a rail on it. So this side definitely first, and then we'll be doing this side. So yeah, time to get all the parts together, and here you go. Okay, and because it's hotter than hell out here already, my camera shut off, so you guys didn't get to see the last little bit, but we pulled off this big ass piece. Being crumpled like that, it actually took a lot more effort than I thought it was gonna be, but now we have stuff to work with, so we're gonna clean this up and then measure it on the new one, and then I guess kind of tack it up.
Tack it up.
So almost there, at least with the bad side. I think that side's gonna be much easier because we don't have any bending or anything we have to go around. It'll just be figure out how much we're gonna cut and then cut it off. Okay, after cleaning it up, straightening everything out, we've kind of laid out here along the same line. You guys can see. Get out of the way. You can see the line that goes up here, comes across. We're gonna cut off the same thing, and then we're gonna hold it in position, kind of tack it, and I guess we're gonna go from there. We're learning. I'm learning. I don't do this type of stuff, you guys know, but it's stuff that I definitely want to get into. Sorry, I had to get out of the sun. It was like burning the hell out of me. So yeah, it's definitely something I want to get into. That's why we got the tubing bender, we got the welder, we got that type of stuff. So I mean, I can say at least I built this car. Even if it's not 100% SEMA quality, it'll be, you know, ready to go, ready to drift and all that. So yeah, time to get cutting. All right, cleaned up, paint taken off. You can see it's pretty straight. Looking at it, you'll never know. Well, you do know because we're cutting it off, but you'll never know that it was bent over the way that it was. So now we're just gonna emulate that on here and then move this over, and we're gonna get to welding. So now it's all cleaned up, now we're gonna cut this one up. Break time. This sun sucks. Doing this in the heat where I can't put it in the garage is like really difficult, but I'm super excited for how this is going to turn out. So it's almost there. The bad one is off. All right, we got the welder out. I know there's a little bit of a gap. Don't make fun of me. I'm going to make something that we're going to stitch in there. Everything else is lined up pretty well though. Victor's starting to tack it in. Let's see how this turns out. Okay, we're still going at this. Unfortunately, we're out of weld. So we need to run to the store real quick. We also need to grab a couple things. I'm running out of cutoff wheels. We need to get some metal so that way we can actually stitch this. You're not even gonna be able to see this. I promise you won't even be able to see this once I'm done. But yeah, we're out of weld, so we gotta go get it. All right, just cleaning up. Victor's leaving. Let's see, it's got one rail on it. So we got a little bit of cleaning up to do. I just painted it with the black so that way there's no rust because it is bare metal. But that one side's done. We're running out of time. I gotta go get my daughter. So today is a wrap. Maybe tomorrow Victor will come over, we'll finish the other one, and then, you know, clean up the welds and like grind it down. And then I wanna paint the engine bay anyway. So I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with that. But I mean, we got one done, so at least it's, you know, on its way for going and being completed. It's just a radiator support, and so I got to keep telling myself that, you know, yes, it's structural in case there's like an accident or something, but it's got a crumple zone, and there's really no like heavy weight that's put on it. Holds a radiator, radiator support, and the headlights, and that's pretty much it. So everything else is like self-contained on the engine, and so I mean, for what it is, me and Victor just stood on it and it doesn't come off, so there's no cracking, there's no moving, there's no anything. So I know it's structurally sound, and then we're gonna do the same to the other side. So yeah, that's it for today for this one. Hopefully tomorrow we will have the other side done, and then we can start test fitting a radiator support. I need to go out to Sac City Auto. I need to pick up an airbag anyway, and then the radiator support, so that way I can make sure everything goes together. And then I have like parts up there, up on the shelf, the sway bar, a couple other things. I still need to clean up the interior, put the center console in, and do some of that. And so everything on the car is coming together. It's a kind of a slow process. I mean, it's a Project Z. You guys have seen it straight from the shell and how it's being built every time. So, I mean, progress, progress, progress. So yeah, I think that's it. I think we're gonna wrap it up for today. We're gonna continue on this build, continue on this, and also we're gonna start putting the stuff together. I got my head gaskets. Actually, let's open this up real quick. Let's look and see what this is. Ooh, those Cometic head gaskets, multi-layer steel head gaskets. You can see these are like the upgraded spec 3 ones or whatever they said, 96, 97 millimeter. It actually has a 2-ply with what they call a firing on the inside. It's supposed to be the best ones to date for sealing. They're a 30 thousandths, yeah, multi-layer steel head gasket. It says for a VQ37 VHR, but actually these head gaskets are for the VHR that are now compatible with the VQ35DE. So that's why I decided to get them. So we'll be putting these on. I'll be making the video like I told you guys, the assembly video of this, everything that goes into it, the timing, all of that. So be on the lookout for that video as well. But yeah, anyway, that's it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Sorry it's been like kind of all over the place, but I'm trying to document everything as it happens, as it's going down. You can see long nights, long days, but I mean, we're making progress. So appreciate your guys' support. Thank you guys so much for like tuning in, staying tuned, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Peace, much love.